People call it swag, some call it cockiness, some call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Caught near the sticks. It's Jean-Pierre. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. The short hands. It's Jean-Pierre. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Going to take a shot on second and short. He's got it. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn!
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's set. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on first and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's set. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fires to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Looking to throw on third. Caught over the middle. It's set. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, first and goal from the 7. And the Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU! Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point splits the uprights.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here comes the Auburn offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Catch in the middle, it's Jean-Pierre. Still on his feet at the 45. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. They'll leave it with him. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Here's a heat. And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that's how you bail your offense out, David. In a goal-to-go situation, you've been going backwards here a little bit, but you've got a quarterback that can take the game over with his legs. Great job scrambling for the touchdown.
I mean, it's uncanny. He's just got a knack, and it's so frustrating to play defenses against guys like this that just, I've got the right defense dialed up. I'm there to make a play for my team, but he's too good, and he makes the guy miss, and he takes it to the end zone. This guy is just an absolute headache.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. Quarterback gets the first down and more. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Lost one deep down the right side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. And back to the air on 2nd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, he just handled it poorly, turning it on. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Finally brought down. The what a play, not only to get the football, thread the field position with the return. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Now with a 1st and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking. Caught behind the line. It's Best. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
On the run from inside his own 5. Pretty good job on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 32-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. From the gun, the ground game. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster.
Going for the big play. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And you could tell he thought he had his receiver down the field to make a big play. But how about the defender? Great job running with the receiver, turning his head, finding the football, knocking it away, and making sure that receiver doesn't get to make the play.
This time it's complete. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Got it set up on the outside. Crossing the 30, he's got away. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he's been making a big play. And that's something the defense, they have to be aware of moving forward.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Touchdown, Tigers! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback pulled up to and sacked at the 12. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. First play of the period will be a second down. Quick handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it.
There he goes. Oh, what a cut. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Smith takes the handoff. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and short. Back to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Auburn! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. He has been unstoppable, the ultimate dual threat, positively Cam-tastic.
And that dude was just so incredible to watch, and that's what he's putting on display. He's looking like that. Just whatever he wants to do, it's working, and this Auburn offense is cooking.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Using his feet to buy time. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Wants to throw on 3rd. Caught near the sticks. It's sacked. Right midfield, he's got room. He's loose down the left side. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tiger.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Offense with jumbo personnel. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
The QB had all day to throw the football. That's the good news. The bad news is he couldn't find anybody open and couldn't deliver the ball to him. So let's see if they can get some chemistry going with the wide receiver and quarterback throughout this game.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. Big sack. Defense makes the stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Pocket breaking down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's sacked. Strong, firm tackle. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there. The quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. Touchdown, LSU! Fired in from the red zone for the score. The extra point here would tie the game.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's best. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Looking to fire. There's the pressure. He'll pull it down. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
What an absolute howitzer he unleashed off his foot.
You can count on one hand how many kickers in college football today can make that kick. That guy's one of them.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He'll start this drive firing. Quickly to the tight end. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. He fires to the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Well, it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The play action fake. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. The Tigers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. Oh, got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they take it in for 6 more points.
A really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance. Excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Quarterback on the keeper. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime.
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today, but they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
He's got it on the run. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Trying to barge their way in. Touchdown, Tigers. They take the lead with the 6. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete on the right side. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Makes the catch. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Grabbed over the middle. It's carry on. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Caught close to the marker. It's Glenn. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Under fire. Makes the grab. It's sacked. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. Looking to convert, LSU comes to the line on 4th. Fires to the middle. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go to the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Got room on the return. The 40. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. Motion from the back. back. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll run play action. Got it in the middle, it's Coates. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. It's hard enough to stop these guys, let alone when they get field position like this. They scored last time, and this time they'll crank it up from inside the red zone. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Finds the tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They'll try to power their way ahead. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He's looking to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Tiger! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Going to swing it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Best. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll return it from the 50. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, they're after him. It's a big stride inside the 10. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They want to throw it. Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening it.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
second down, they'll go to the air. They'll run the screen. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 15, here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Final play of the quarter coming. The give is to Smith. And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the third. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on first down. It's picked off, and another empty drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Offense in a bunch formation. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Off the play fake. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Perhaps a touchdown saving tackle at the 17. LSU now operating in the red zone. To the air on first down. And that is incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Tigers! And the stomping has commenced. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. He's got his man, makes the grab. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. From the gun, running back gets to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Best.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
He'll do it himself. Looks as if Auburn will have enough for the first down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. All down Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Running into the open space. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. To the air on second down. Fires to the big fella. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Tigers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to sneak it. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab over the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now on first down from the 28. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's best. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. And the Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They're going to run it. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Now the play fake. Hauls it in. Trying to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Auburn! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. The only thing I can think is he just didn't see him signal for the fair catch. That's an easy call for the official, and they'll accept the penalty. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. There he goes to the right. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense putting points on the board.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit, the ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pressure coming. Gonna take a shot. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. He stopped at the 19-yard line. A big play there to get the pick and take it back inside the 20. First play of the drive, wants to throw. The sure hands, it's best. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's picked off for the third time today. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's carry on. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
Wants to fire on second down. A shot toward the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, LSU. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Auburn lines up quickly. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. Now on the return. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
And you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans. But how about